Hi, and welcome back to the Striving Catholic YouTube channel. I honestly didn't think that I would be back making YouTube videos, but I'm glad I am. For those of you who have been following along, my last video came out in 2019, and the time that this is being recorded, we are currently in the year 2022, so it has definitely been a while. A quick recap of what has happened since my last video. In 2019, I got engaged. 2020, I got married. Yes, in the middle of a pandemic. We rescheduled our wedding 3 times, but that's a story for a different day. In 2021, we welcomed our first baby, and in 2022, we welcomed our second baby. As you can imagine, life has become very busy, and as a result, I stopped making videos. But in the time that I've been away, I've explored different things that I thought I might be called to do. I took a stab at becoming a travel agent. I designed and created planners. I even looked into becoming a financial coach. While all of these attempts were short-lived, I always tried to incorporate my faith somehow. I would mindlessly scroll through various social media platforms and just find myself unfulfilled and empty. And so as a result, I did a social media cleanse for Lent because I honestly hated the way social media made me feel. And I really wanted an opportunity where I can open up my heart to God to see where He's trying to lead me. I didn't honestly see a reason to be on social media because I had seen social media as like this evil that really only fed people's anxieties and insecurities. So I thought, if I'm going to be on social media, then I have to bring some sort of positivity and exposure to really what matters to me most, my faith. And so it was then that I started to reconsider coming back to YouTube. And after several months of going back and forth, here I am. And so a lot of the thoughts that really kept me back from returning to YouTube were really my own insecurities, feeling like I don't know enough or feeling like I don't have the authority to speak about the Catholic faith. And it was during the times that I was not in a state of grace that I felt even worse about really even considering making videos about the Catholic faith. But despite those feelings, I still felt this tug in my heart to share my faith. Sadly, I've seen so many baptized Catholics leave the church because they accepted the lies the world fed them. The world is trying to convince us that we should do whatever makes us happy, with absolute no regard to the consequences or how it's going to impact others. And honestly, I just can't stand by anymore and do nothing. Keep in mind, I am no saint. I am no better than anyone. I will continue to fall and make mistakes. But with every fall, I'll look to God for mercy and forgiveness. I don't want to stop. I don't want to quit. I want to keep trying for as long as I can. And honestly, that's the beauty of the Catholic faith, that no matter how many times we fall, God waits in anticipation for our return. He wants us to choose Him, no matter how hard the world tries to keep us from Him. Now, your life may have changed drastically, especially in the last 2 years since the pandemic. But know that if you have happened to have made a wrong turn, fell, or made a mistake, that it's never too late to go back to God. This is the whole reason why I chose to name this channel Striving Catholic. Because no matter what happens, I'm going to continue to strive for heaven, to strive for holiness, to strive to become a great saint, to strive for an eternity with God. We just have to take one day at a time. When you wake up in the morning, say, today, I choose God. I'm on this journey with you. So how about we choose today to be a striving Catholic?